Did you know that babies can't produce enough tears to physically cry for the first few weeks of life? It may be hard to notice they don't have actual tears because those little cute bundles can still yell with those tiny lungs, right? Hey, I'm Dr. Dave, and on today's Thrive in 5, I'm excited to share some tips to help parents of infants, and today it's all about crying. Now, if you're a parent, you know that bringing a new child into your family is such a huge change. It's wonderful and also really hard. Even though there are lots of great moments with those little ones, there are also times that are not so great, like when they cry and scream and cry some more, right? It's hard. Now, a baby's first cry at birth can seem like a beautiful sound. It means that they're finally here in the world and breathing on their own. But in the days and the weeks and months that follow, that baby will probably cry quite a bit. And that can be stressful, frustrating, or even scary. You probably wonder why they're crying so much and how you can calm them. So here's some things that can help. First, remember that crying is a baby's way of asking for help. It doesn't mean that you're a bad parent or that they're a bad baby. Some babies cry more than others, but it's completely normal for babies to cry. They're not trying to upset you. They just need something. They could be hungry, lonely, in pain, uncomfortable, scared, bored, sick, or wet, or stinky. That's the worst. You might wonder if responding to your baby's cries will spoil them, but that's actually not true. Babies need all the love and care you can give them. If you give them loving, calm attention in response to their cries and try to figure out what they need, it will make them feel secure and safe. And this is huge. It's one of the most important things that can happen during the first few months and years of life. It's called secure attachment. Second tip, be patient and try different things to soothe your baby. This can teach you a lot about what they need when they're crying and how to help. Maybe they need to eat or have their diaper changed. They could be trying to tell you that they're too hot or that they have gas trapped in their tummy. It could also be that they're lonely and need some attention, or they're bored, in which case picking them up, talking to them, or giving them a toy could be really helpful. It takes some trial and error to figure things out, but you'll probably pick up on patterns along the way. Sometimes though, no matter what you do, you won't be able to soothe them. If your baby often cries for hours on end and nothing seems to work, yep, your baby may have colic. You know, no one really knows what causes colic, but it usually improves around 3 to 4 months. So screaming nonstop at all hours of the night can be really stressful. You'll probably need a break and have a partner or a parent take over so you can get outside and just get away from it all for a bit. Tip number 3, notice what comforts your baby. This may be patting them on the back or talking or even singing to them or playing soft music or white noise. Maybe they love going outside. Maybe being swaddled is soothing for them, or maybe they hate it and prefer to be able to move around. Every baby is different. Experiment with different positions of holding them to find their favorite. Maybe they like being held over your shoulder. Maybe they like being cradled in both arms close to your body. Or maybe they prefer facing outward so they can see their surroundings. It can be really helpful to hold them while you walk around, hold them close and rock back and forth. But here's a key point. Every baby is different, and their preferences might change as they get older as well. All right, tip number 4. If you can't figure out how to help and calm your baby and you're getting frustrated, take a break. It's okay to put them down in their crib for a few minutes while you calm down, or to ask a friend or a family member to come watch them. Don't ever shake or spank your baby to make them stop crying. This can easily hurt their soft bones and organs and do serious damage to their brain. It's okay to feel upset and stressed when your baby's crying, but they're too young to understand and will only cry more if you hurt them. It's much better to just take a break and walk away for a bit. It can be especially stressful to have a baby with colic, so having someone else who can watch them sometimes is an important resource to line up because you're gonna need a break. So those are some basic tips for taking care of your crying baby. Remember that crying is their way of asking for help. Be patient and experiment with different calming techniques. Notice what comforts them and take a break if you're feeling frustrated. Taking care of infants is a ton of work and it can be stressful. They need your help from almost everything, and they don't have words to tell you what they need. That can be hard for you as a parent, but keeping these tips in mind can make it a little easier and help you enjoy those little ones when they're not screaming.